Hello everyone, welcome to StudyIQ IAS English channel. My name is Shubham Sagar. Today I am with Rahul Yadav sir, and we will try to analyze and do the analysis of the cutoff of pre as well as mains as well as the final cutoff. Is there anything which is an aberration here, or there are certain things which we have to take into consideration? If you see into account and if you look at the pre cutoff, it's a huge jump. And before you understand the huge jump, let's see the cutoff of 2023. You see, the pre-cutoff was around 75.41. And why that particular thing happened? Because there were too many questions where only one option is correct, only two option is correct, only three option is correct. That came for the first time in such large number. 40 plus questions approximately, and many people were having a phobia that, oh my god, what happened? And then people have a preconceived notion in 2024 as well, that the same pattern will continue and the cutoff will be around 70 to 80 only. But again, the cutoff has gone to 87.98. Let's again come to pre part, because around 2-3 lakh people they are giving pre, 10 around 10,000 people they are clearing pre, and then you will write the mains and the interview thing. So pre is very important. If we see the trend of pre marks, general 2018 98, 98, 92, 87, 88, 75. So more or less more than 80, more than 85. That is the range where it was hovering around. And there was a time around 2016 when the cutoff went even beyond 110. Too many static questions, too many current affairs based questions, especially current affairs based question came. Some question was like where the biggest banana is found, something like that. So now UPSC has gone beyond that. One thing which we have observed, which we have analyzed, is that you shouldn't be focusing on a predetermined cutoff. Go and have a plan. You solve a lot of mocks. This is the time period to give a lot of mocks, and then prepare your own plan and be ready. If you have, and you have to be flexible. And if in the question, if in the exam rather, if you feel like the question is too tough, then change your strategy, change your plan. And if it is tough for you, you're a sincere aspirant, it will be tough for everyone. So this is the thing which you have to keep in mind. Again, let's come back and let's do the proper analysis. So cutoff for UPSC pre, that is 2024, around 88. And it is a reduction. If we talk about pre right now, it is a reduction of almost 13 marks from 2023. So pre marks has, the cutoff has increased significantly. If we come to mains marks as well as the final cutoff, nothing much has changed. CSE mains rather, to 729 is the cutoff. And if we look at the mains cutoff of the previous year, you will see it will hover around 740, 750. So it has decreased now. In fact, 2023, the cutoff was around 712. And this is for OBC. For general, it is 741. So it has decreased. But the range is very clear to us. 730 to 760, that is the range for mains marks around which it is revolving. And what about the final cutoff? If you see the final marks, 947. Again, not much has changed here when we talk about the final cutoff per se as well. The only exception, the only surprise was the pre-cutoff, how much it has increased. And if you see the mains final cutoff, general, and it is around 961, 944, 953. So more or less, this pattern is very much evident to us. And if you don't know the whole, how this whole thing pans out, so pre is qualifying in nature. So you have GS paper 1, you have GS paper 2. GS paper 1 will be happening from 9:30 to 11:30, GS paper 2 from 2:30 to 4:30. So CSAT paper, that is GS paper 2, if you qualify that paper, if you get more than 66.666666, which is a recurring decimal, then only your GS paper 1 will be checked. And here that's what we are talking about. GS paper 1 marks, which is around 75, which was around 75 in 2023, which is around 88 now. So a considerable increase because the paper was significantly easier compared to 2023 paper. And rest, mains cutoff, final cutoff, more or less same. So mains, you will have paper GS paper 1 to paper 4, then you have AC paper, then you have 2 optional paper. Those marks will be calculated, 1,750 marks. Then you will have interview, which will carry 275 marks. Adding these 2 marks, you will be getting the final cutoff, which we were seeing. So nothing much, not much, or not too much appreciable changes we are seeing in the mains cutoff, final cutoff, but be very, very wary of the pre-cutoff. And it's approximately 1 month you have for pre, and prepare it wholeheartedly. We have seen many cases where people are not clearing pre, but once they have cleared the pre part, they are getting rank around 15, 20 or 27. So be an example like that and make us proud. So that's it from us, and take care, be blessed. We'll see you soon.